Hello, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. My name's Esther. This is My Money Matters. My channel is to make me accountable with my budget, and my hope is to inspire others to see the benefit of saving and cash stuffing because it really does work. It is brilliant. Go try it. Even if you haven't started, I would completely recommend it. We are going to do our weekly check-in, show you my happy mail and allocate some funds to our challenges. So I left you off here on the 15th with a no spend. 16th, you haven't seen wrong, it does say £101.50. This was towards some tickets. My mother-in-law is going to have a special birthday in December, and my sister-in-law and myself and her are going to see Handel's Messiah being played at a abbey near us. So I wanted to get in there and get the tickets early. So my sister-in-law still owes me some money for the tickets, so I will get some money back from that. But I just wanted to get on and get the seats booked. Really looking forward to going to hear that, and hopefully I can do some videoing when I'm there. It's not until December, so it'll be a little way off, but that's why that money was that. And thankfully I had the money in my gift jar from Hyperjar to spend on that. 17th was a no spend. 4.49 miscellaneous came out for some flypaper. So you may or may not have known that I repotted some of my houseplants recently, and annoyingly, I don't know if it just gets into the soil, into the compost, but I've got these little flies in the. If you don't like nasty things, don't listen. But it had flies coming out of the compost, and I had this issue before, and I bought some spray, and it worked eventually. So this time I decided to try and get some yellow fly papers and stick them in the plant pots, and that seems to be doing the trick because it's catching lots of flies. So there you go. Don't be ashamed, these things happen. Okay, £39.55 is spent on helium and balloons. So the way that my week worked out with work and getting myself organised, I didn't manage to get to town to buy my son a helium balloon. And it's our little family tradition that you wake up to a helium balloon for your birthday. So I decided it might be better in terms of timing and everything to just actually order a canister of helium and a foil balloon from Amazon. Is it cheaper? Not necessarily, because actually the price of the balloon is what you'd pay in the shop with the helium, but it was more for convenience sake. The cheaper way of doing it is if you buy a batch lot of balloons. So anyway, I did buy a balloon for my son's birthday, and then it's my in-laws' anniversary the next day, so I bought them a balloon as part of their anniversary present. £13 came out for my DBS, the line of work that I work in. I need to have a DBS check, and that comes out annually. They didn't actually warn me, I could just see it pending in my account. But there you go. £500 into savings. You might be like, well, where's this £500 coming from? So when I do my budgeting, I don't zero out, or what's it called? Not zero out my account. Zero-based budget. I don't zero-based budget my income. So I'm always left with a little buffer in my bank account. And then when that buffer reaches a certain goal, I try and take out a chunk to put into savings. So that's what that is. The money was kind of sitting there, but I just have now had the opportunity to put it into savings. So that's that. £2.5, I zero out my account, the last 3 digits on my account. I'm trying to do this a bit more often, and I think I want to try and do this a bit more regularly next year. So it was just £2.5 going into a separate savings account. £10 for gifts. Somebody was having a collection for somebody in a group that I'm part of, and so I put £10 towards that. £2.99 for post. I sold something on Vinted, a bracelet. It's funny with Vinted, isn't it? Things can sit there for ages and you forget about them, and suddenly you get a sale. So there you go. 21st was a no spend. £3.70, popped to the shops. I wanted to bulk up my presents for my in-laws, and so I bought some snacks. Really fancy some minstrels. Don't know why. Haven't had them for ages. They're not my go-to chocolate, but I bought some minstrels. And then I forgot that I bought them. So I remembered today that I've got minstrels to eat and some salt and vinegar squares. There's certain crisps that you have to buy in salt and vinegar. Squares, discos, French fries. It's got to be salt and vinegar. Now, I did well with the flowers because I had a couple of bunches on offer. and they had a £10 bunch for £5.30, so not quite half price. And without realising it, my husband said that we had a £1 voucher if you bought flowers or something from Tesco. So anyway, I got £1 off without realising it. So my £10 bunch of flowers ended up costing £4.30 for my in-laws. So that was good. We couldn't decide what to give them this year, and they were going away for a little break. So I put some cash in an envelope for them for a meal out or something like that. And that came out of my back-to-bank money because I didn't get a chance to go to the cash point. So that feels like a really long check-in. Anyway, so as per usual, I've not spent out my purse this week. I'm finding that because I'm working, I'm not at the shops as much, and so I'm not spending out of my purse as much cash. I am spending more out of my Harper jar, my my hyper jar, and my bank account. So it gets a bit boring, but I'm not going to unstuff this because it's the usual money that stays in here, which is £55. And the other annoying thing is it means that I don't have any change to put in my challenges, but that's the way it is. It's just times and seasons. So my job has changed. I mentioned this before. I've cut down my hours from 3.5 days to 3 days, and my salary has dropped, and I've just seen what I'm going to get this month for my salary, and it is a bit of a hit, but I can manage it with my budget, so that's fine. I'm going to show you my happy mail, and then we'll get out the challenge binder. So I was eyeing up bajillion budgets, and do you know what, for the life of me I can't remember who the other person is. So if it's you that's got a little mini vacuum, please shout, "Oh, it's me, I've got it on my channel." Or if you've got a mini vacuum, you want to join the club. Yes, I did a little Temu order, and I ordered myself one of these little vacuums. It's got a little button, and you can do a little whizzy woo and clean up the little bits on your desk. And I often get little bits and pieces and scratch softs and rubber debris, and yeah. So I treated myself to this. I went for the pink one, and I'm going to jazz it up a bit. I'll show you when it's jazzed up. And the other thing I did was get something off Vinted. And let me just hold that thought. So inside the box, ta-da! So this is not the same as my other one. I'll come and talk about these in a minute. Look. It's the baby. Let me zoom you out a bit. It's the baby. Well, I'm a bit scared. I've got my candle on today. You know what I'm like with the candle. Let me move the candle out there. Look. Oh, how cute. I've not put them next to each other yet. So I decided I wanted to go for a coin binder because I know that Budget Save Grow, she was probably the first channel I saw do this, where she puts her pounds into a separate little binder. And then Bronwyn joined the club and did a coin binder. And then Janet Budgets and Dreams did one. And I was like, oh, do you know what? I wanted an excuse to get this little binder because look, I've now got a little mini me. Isn't it adorable? And because they don't produce these binders anymore, they're probably quite retro. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. So I used money from, in fact, I don't think I wrote it down on my sheet, from my Vinted account to pay for this. So I don't feel like I've spent any money. Oh, talking of which, I've been doing for I don't know how many years, it feels like years and years, the YouGov surveys. So if you want a bit of side hustle, YouGov, it's from the government, it's all official and above board, do surveys that they will occasionally send you surveys for points. You need to get like 5,000 points to get to £50 worth, and you can either get that in voucher form or even monetary form. So I think I'm going to stop doing them because it's just taking me so long just to save that 50 quid. I'm like, I kind of don't feel it's worth it. The actual questionnaires don't take that long, but if you're interested in doing side hustle, then maybe it's something for you to look into. That's YouGov, and I'm going to be getting that £50 out of my account, and I think I'm going to close that. So yes, gorgeous condition. It's even got the this can probably come out. Still got this, which, you know, doesn't have to stay in here. I think it's just, I don't know, I think it might be to stop the metal knocking the sides, I guess. And it even comes with all the bump inside. So I'm going to use this as my little coin binder. These are going to come out. But how cute is that? I'm so sorry, I couldn't resist. I thought that was super, super sweet. Oh, go on then, tuck in there. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. So I'm not going to do that today, but if I get coins, I need to set it up and put my envelopes in there. So the other thing that came in the package, to my little surprise, was these gorgeous little earrings. I didn't order these, but the seller kindly included these, and I thought that was such a sweet touch. So I looked on her Vinted, and she obviously does sell these earrings. So, but it was very kind of her to include those. So that was a nice, happy surprise. Thank you to those of you who are loving on my crochet. I've just got to decide now. I am nearly finished the squares. I've just got to decide what colour I want to use to join them. I feel like black is too stark a contrast. I didn't want cream because it's too summery then. I wanted it to be more winter cardigan. I was thinking about blue, but then I've realised I've used blue in the crochet. So I've kind of paused it. I am missing it actually, just sitting down of an evening doing my crochet. So I'd like to take that up again, but I'm trying to do a little bit of research into what colour wool to use for that. If you've got any grand suggestions, let me know. So I've kind of discounted grey and black, possibly navy, but I was thinking I wear more black clothes, so I kind of wanted it to go with that. So I am verging onto this blue colour. I just want something that's different enough from the blue that I used in the crochet. Okay, let's find week 4. So rather than taking the money out the purse, which is the same money I would use to restuff, I'm going to take it out of here. Like I said, it's not that I'm not spending, I'm just not spending out of the purse. I really want to sort out my my plans for next year, and I need to just sit down and do that properly to find out what I'm going to do. I want to change things a little bit, and I'm already kind of gearing up for next year and just sort of thinking ahead. So let's get on with our challenges. I haven't got any 50p's, I haven't got any change. Nor have I got any £2, boo-hoo. But we're going to start with the coin flip. So let's find some coin flip money. Oh, I wonder if it matters which side I start with the flip. Let's find out. I don't know if that flipped. I'm going to do it again. Oh, now I don't know. The first one was tails, the second one was heads. Okay, let's go by the first one. We'll do tails. The more I save, the better, right? Let's give that a wafty. So I've said for this is going to go into my 100 envelopes. Okay, roll with it. I'm going to come back to hop to the penny drops. So we've got 3 numbers left. Let's use the big pink for this. We've got a 4. Oh, we need 2 dice. I forgot. 5, 6, 7, 8, which we've got.
Let's roll again. Got an 8 again. Got a 6, a 5, 6 again.
Right, let's just put in some money. Oh, I haven't got any change. Okay, let's go and find some change. Right, let's knock out that big one and get the 12 done today. So this now has 20, 30, 40, 50, £62. Okay, let's give that one a wafty. So I'm changing my mind where this is going. It might go into sofa savings, a mixture of the roll it up and sofa savings is what I'm thinking. To make sure that gets some money. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Let's get the rock, paper, scissors dice. Let's make sure there's plenty of room. Oh, it's gone off screen. It is a scissors. So that is £5. So I'm going to put 10 in and take out that change. Actually, let's take those out and put that one in. There we go. Oh, I need to do the circle. Okay, so what's left is envelope and roll it up. So let's have a look. Get the pink dice. 3. We haven't got a 3. 4. We could do a 4. Let me just get the old calculator out. See if we could do any more. A 1, can't do a 1. Another 2, yes, we could do that, so that's 6. Let me just mark those. Let's do another roll. Oh, we've got another 6, that's 12 going in, great. Lovely job, okay. It's 12 to go into the challenge. So 10 in here, 2 in the pouch. Then we will put this £2 into the £2 challenge. I know we're swapping around the money a bit, but you know, hey ho and all that. I think I might colour these in. Okay, so that's £4 in our £2 challenge. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what was I going to do with the pounds? Sure, I had a plan for those. Oh yes, my pound binder. That's what I was going to do. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I think I'm going to put this in a spare envelope and save these for when I've set up my pound binder. I'm going to leave myself a note because I know what I'm like. And last but by no means least, we've got number 44 and a tenner is going to go in here. So this money is going to go towards next year's budget. I can't wait to open these, find out what we've saved and have a little think about reallocation of these funds. So it's a great way just to put a bit aside and not think about it for next year, and it's quite nice to know that you're going to start the year with those funds. So let me clear my space a little bit. I can't believe the way this jar is filling up. I mean, when I first started doing it, I was like, oh no, you know, it's going to take forever. But now that, you know, we're towards the end, it's amazing to see all the envelopes in there. How cool. Very excited to open this up. And that's all from me for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you watching along and supporting my channel in many, many ways. Oh, just to say, there are some new September challenges coming out. You saw a sneak peek on Etsy. I have got a scratch off challenge coming out, which I'm very excited about. I do need to restock. The 50p challenge seems to be quite popular at the moment, and I need to restock, which I'm going to try and do in a mo. So thank you for those buying those, and any Etsy sales. I'm really, really appreciative. So thank you so much. You can check my shop out at My Money Matters, the same name. And that's all, folks. Take care and God bless you, and I will catch you next time on My Money Matters. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.